Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ellison, and once again, I'd like to welcome you back to the Food Court Kingdom here in Super Mario Odyssey. For some reason, we have been inexplicably left inside of this volcanic cave, but last time we made the long and arduous trek to the top of the peak and stopped just shy of fighting Cookatiel, who you might not be surprised to hear is just about as annoying as ever. So let's go kill this giant chicken and get the hell out of here, because I, for one, am over this molten hot Pepto-Bismol. Into the good soup we dive. Ladies and gentlemen, the giant chicken formerly known as Cookatiel. All we have to do is chest bump him, give him a little bit of heartburn, and then climb up his spewing gullet and hit him right in the nose. He has a very wonky hitbox, so this fight can obviously go sideways if you're, well, a little too early on your cycles like I am. But, ooh, my god, that was very low for us to have that connect. But he's gonna have different patterns, and so long as you're jumping and spinning, then it really shouldn't be that bad. But it's this last phase that is, I think, objectively the worst one. So that's still probably too soon, but he's gonna be spitting out all manners of vegetables and spiky spikes, and as you can see, hello, it's hard enough to navigate this disgusting good soup, but get him to do that. If you take too long, he'll just do this on his own anyway. And now we have to climb our way up this way. Good God. And this is where sometimes you might just need to get extremely lucky. And that, my friends, is how you season a chicken. Finally. Yeah, Spike, serve that sassy ass pose, Mr. Mario. Well, unsurprisingly, the volcano is still erupting, which I think is still not very great for the stew, which means that we should probably go and do something about it, huh? Let's go back into the good soup and finish off whatever moons we can grab here, even though it's not entirely necessary. There's everything available for us, more or less, and we'll just have to probably go ahead and pick up the rest of what we're looking for. But thank you for reminding me, Cappy, because there is now a music note waiting here in the stew. And this one is one of the more annoying ones, just because it's hard to see where Mario is relative to everything else. He just kind of just seems to blend in. Plus, we've got to go through all of these condiments and unnecessary additions to the stew that just complicate the flavor profile and ruin everything. So yeah, I mean, I can't really like change what was given to us here in terms of this RNG, but like, come on, there we go. It's like everything is in the way and ruining everything. Oh yeah, I have to do it again. Like, confirmed. Unless, do it. Oh my god. I don't even want to say that I'm proud of that, but I mean, we got through it and everything was blocking us. Nice. We took some notes by taking a big swim in the pot. Yeah, sounds like the perfect Saturday night to me. Well, if we head, I think, to the north, we could go into this area with the salt islands. So let's do it. Dive, Mario, dive. And oh my god. Thank you for not falling into solid ground. That is ideal. And we can go and talk to our friend Toad. Hello. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to traumatize you there. Well, how'd I get out here? It's so odd, I can't remember, but it's sizzling time. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And everyone's so happy. Bone apple teeth, Mr. Toad. How to get back, I guess we'll find out soon enough. But first, I don't think there's actually anything over here for us to explore beyond what we've already done, except for the addition of this thing, so we might as well go and snag it up. What do we do here? Okay, so I do go over here. Oh, I gotta do some platforming, it seems. Can I do this? Thank you. And oh, the camera. Mario's thrilled. But we're fine. Oh, and those platforms move. Hopefully I don't fall into the drink. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we need a Potaboo for, so let's continue by probably going, I want to say, to the path to the meat plateau, because there's a few things available, and I know where the final 3 missing coins are, so we'll go and snag those up. But first, here we go. I'm gonna need to employ the use of our friend here. Oh my god, thank you. That dude turned on a freaking dime, man. We're gonna make as much of this as available as possible, and I'm gonna have to do this again, I think. So we'll just leave you here, and there are those. I did have to bring something back, right? That wasn't just you. Is it way over there, or is it just like newly available? I actually completely forgot because we have one more turnip we have to deal with, but we can do this in the meantime, I guess, so long as I can't help but remember that. Hello, one and all, and did that go into the pot? Oh, you know what? How's it going, Mr. Bunny? Hope you didn't get caught stealing this time. Wow, this hammer bro is really freaking brutal, man. We also have to do some minor platforming, which is always fun. Thank you. And I could probably just go up here. So long, suckers. I've changed teams. I am no longer pro politics. Instead, I am pro destroying everything regardless of political identity. But more specifically, Republican. Oh my god. So just like what we did with the Sherms before in the Wooded Kingdom, there's something here waiting for us in the name of a hidden moon. Thank you. That sucked. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm going away, and I should probably just go back here because I'm sure the meat plateau is a little too far. Let's go see what we got. Clear on this side of the world. I guess maybe if we go back over here, we might be able to, you know, jog my memory just a little bit. But, we no longer need the help of our hammer bro, or maybe we will. Oh yeah, and there's this. So this is a pretty easy to get moon. It's just, kind of hidden away with the rest of the other supplies in the pantry. Go and snag that up for treasure chest in the veggies. I mean, there are veggies around, but we're not in it. Is there anything in here? It's weird. It seems like such an odd design choice for all of those to be weirdly polygonal like that, right? Oh, and I had a feeling there was going to be stuff here. They usually do end up putting a lot of question blocks that are invisible. But there we have it. Life is good, and we have all of the coins needed here to purchase everything in the shop. So let me see. We don't need to go over there. It's not around. Do I just need to go? Oh, I have to go to the top. That's right. Okay. Well, I feel a little silly just now remembering that, but I need you again, my friend, because turnip-bearing Mario simply cannot hang with the best of them. Oh my god. It's very annoying. So we at least want to make some spots for us to jump up. Oh, and while we're here, there is actually, I can't believe I didn't mention this. I joke about the hint art a lot, just because it's so obvious where you have to like look and go for these things, but to have them appear, you do need to look at these. And what the hell is Poochie doing in the water here? That's very unusual, very odd. So let's go find ourselves a patent Potaboo and see if we can't launch ourselves out of something or other. Don't hurt yourself. Ooh, that, yeah, the momentum on that was a little sketchy. Let's try it again. So the thing about this is you gotta rev yourself up and then, good stuff, man, good stuff. So I take it it's this one we gotta go into. We already did that, I think, that note. We do this and then we drop. We drop from 100 meters so that we can reach this and grab you. Nice, atop the jutting crag. All right, that's how you know Americans did not make this game, because them's is fighting words. I ain't never heard them in my life. Ain't none of them words been in the Bible. But we have our third and final golden turnip. We did our final... Jesus, okay. Timed mission. We got the bunny. So what else is there except for accidentally slipping off simply because it was so simply easy to do. All right, in you go. Whew. Yeah, I love the triple jumps with that. We got a moon. Please and thank you. Man, we are actually going real quick with this, but while we're here, let's enter the crazy cap shop and purchase the last of what we need. I was thinking about our upcoming fight and what attire we should consider, and I think I know exactly what I want to wear. And eventually I will switch into things like the painter's cap. Is it even really painting if you're not wearing one of these? Absolutely not. It is null and void and not considered art if you're not wearing that. And then the outfit you would expect to see on a painter. Pre-stained for your convenience. Can anyone say Mario Paint on Switch 2 anytime soon? Because that'd be very exciting. I feel like that's kind of a given because of the mouse capabilities, but we'll go and buy this, get some veggies and whatnot, and that's it. Everything is purchased. This toy food lets you pretend you're cooking with real ingredients. They can also be stacked up like blocks. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you. But the one outfit that I was looking for, and the one that I feel like is completely appropriate for the upcoming fight, I considered it long and I considered it hard, but I do think it's fairly obvious that we have to dress as best as we possibly can. And I'm going in the complete opposite direction. Let's see. I could go with the pirate outfit, but I will opt for the clown suit, which does give Mario a lovely coat of face paint. And then of course, you gotta finish off the ensemble with the visor. Oh yeah. Trust me, we are going to need as much color as we can possibly get in this upcoming section because it's simply a requirement, my friends. So as far as our moons are concerned, oh my god, I think we found them all. These are gonna have to wait till the post game, but yeah, let's get the hell out of here. I am done, and admittedly, I do like this hue just a little bit better, of the sky being somewhat sunsetty with, you know, little hints of bisexual lighting. But for the most part, I'm done with Pepto-Bismol. It gives me a stomach ache and it hurts. So let's hope we have enough moons, shall we? Thank God. You know, I was honestly pretty worried about that, but I'm glad we were able to come out on top and take back to the skies so we can infiltrate what I would consider to be the best kingdom in the entire game, because Bowser awaits. And without spoiling too much, we are going to get into that right now. I am so excited. Guys, you're going right for the volcano. I would watch out if I were you. Wouldn't the heat from the spewing Pepto-Bismol mess with the air inside of the Odyssey? I don't know. I doubt that Nintendo consulted with any scientific minds or queries, but Bowser's Kingdom awaits, and I have been looking forward to this for so long. But yeah, he's serving some stew at the reception, so I don't know if that is a baller move or simply a dum-dum one. But we get to learn about the backward somersault, a mainstay of basically every 3D Mario game there has been. Stop, crouch, and press B to extinguish the flames on your back. Now, as for our investigation, wait a minute. The Bowser in Bowser's Kingdom is that Bowser? Oh no. God damn it, Bowser. I cannot believe that he just plucked that dragon straight out of Dark Souls. But welcome to Crumbledon, the ruined kingdom. And there's not a lot that we can do here aside from potentially fighting off against the dragon that shot us out of the sky. It's kind of insane. And there's only 3 power moons we need to fix this thing, which I feel like is a little off. We have these weird poles that we can obviously dig out of the ground, but before we do anything else, there is also the curious case of a secret power moon over here. And I'm pretty sure you could probably get this fairly easily just by jumping down here and then dive in. Yes, we stole his treasure. Sorry, Benedict Cumberbatch, you're gonna have to loot some other elves or something elsewhere. But I think what they want you to do is do this climbing stuff, which you just rarely ever have to do. Because this foot physics just looks so weird. All right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing much to this area other than fighting the ruined dragon himself. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lord of Lightning is very mad at us, and I can certainly see why that might be the case. This is far more color than he has ever seen in his entire life, and he just had a massive King of Koopas on his head, directing him to do all of his nefarious bidding, but essentially this fight operates pretty simply. All we have to do is wait for him to recharge, get rid of all of these prongs, and relieve him of his headache, essentially. And you have a nice little hint for Bowser's Kingdom here, but he's gonna slowly grow in intensity here, with each of his moves, but it's very cycle-based, and it's pretty easy to read what we're gonna do here. It's not until the 3rd one where things are gonna get very sketchy for us, so again, we'll just avoid the dancing lightning here. And if you want to damage boost up on here while he's still electric, you're more than welcome to, but the Berbers are going to start spawning, and that's no good. Young man, did you know you have contracted a nasty case of the Berbers? So I think you sure have. So now he's gonna be sending these damn electric discs off like crazy. Oh my god. And now the waves are gonna be even more ludicrous than before, but god damn it, they look so cool. Final bout. Get them all off, and before you get swarmed, time to administer the cure. Honestly, this is not how the Lord of Lightning had to go, and I am so sorry. But we had to do it. This shit is ridiculous, man. Yeah, strike that clowny pose, as we now have enough power moons to resurrect the Odyssey, but there is one last order of business to attend to, and that's to return to the lair of the Lightning Dragon and just see what happens, because you can kind of get a glimpse of him from here. Doesn't really seem to be filled with much life, but we can apparently speak to him. Alright, well, I am so sorry. I don't know, I feel like maybe some people feel differently about this, but I love how hyper-realistic this is compared to everything else in the game. I think in the post-battle shenanigans, we can go back over here and get another moon off of him. I think it's on this horn, but it's like kind of funny that you can even do this. Here, go and get that. Yeah, we're gonna go steal the rest of his fortune. And also you can cure him of migraines. Thank you. We'll also take some of that. So not really much else we can do around him. It's just this atmosphere is just not something you see very often in Mario games and I can appreciate it, but the real reason we came over here was for this damn rocket. And where does this lead, you might ask? Well, my intrepid viewer, the answer may surprise you. I'm afraid it leads to the other side of the neighborhood, where we have a pretty significant 2D section to contend with, and what you have to do is use the P-switch to time this so that we can get across, and if you mess up you can use this button to reset everything, but for the most part it's pretty straightforward, and you'll see 4 coins pop up knowing that you got it correct. I'm also bummed out that I don't get my awesome clown outfit in this section here, but we can go sprint across these lovely little bricks and go out this side for something slightly more difficult. So for the most part, you can basically clear this with almost any configuration. This is just the optimal way according to the game. So we'll go with that. And you might notice there are a few places you can double back on. So if we go and check this out with the awesome music, you can get yourself a heart for more coins, and we'll go and grab these. If you fall down, it's a pretty sure case for death there, so avoid at most, if not all costs. Good grief, get up there, brother. Thank you. After I just got done acing that asshole and that this is all I get. I'm sorry, the Lord of Lightning is not an asshole, but we do want to kick this red Gooms, or Koopa over here. I don't know why I called him a Gooms. He is nothing of the sort. Get us some extra treasure and some extra treasure. So you could try, like, it would be cool if you could like do this, but they're all hologrammed out, so kind of a bummer. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. I think on the bottom is what we need this for. Yes, same thing right here. And I just like using Cappy to help time that out, but there is a hidden moon here, and it is the right color. Oh yeah, the roulette tower stopped, apparently. Oh, and I can't clear that. Darn. All right, let's make our way back. A ton of, I guess, coin blocks here, which I don't really feel interested in pursuing. So we'll just let bygones be bygones and do this again. So the only important thing to get here is the middle one to be in the middle. So if we just like time completely incorrectly, we don't need that, honestly. Like I said, we can make this without all of them. Oh, okay, and then I miss. All right, Pro Controller, work with me here. Okay, that's fine. We don't get the coins, but I want the middle, damn it. No, I said I want the middle. Oh no. Out of everything that is going to cause me to fail today, it's this. Okay, thank you. I'm doing what the game requests of me, and that shouldn't have cleared. And now this one does not matter, but we'll still do that for the extra double coins, and that'll be our exit. But again, we can backtrack just a skosh. Grab ourselves more treasure. Ooh, another heart. That was kind of a fun sound. And get out of here. So yeah, you can actually like jump up if it's on the middle here, right to there. And then I'm pretty sure I made it from here to the middle blue platform, but it's a little suspect and I don't appreciate that. And then again, from that blue spot, you can make it to here pretty easily. So I don't know. Depending on how you feel about your skills while recording, your mileage may vary, but the roulette tower can be considered climbed and I can be considered getting the hell out of here. As we go into the water? Excuse me? All right. I have no idea how that works, but I suppose I'll take it. Oh, and by the way, there's just a bunch of like hearts and coins in here. If during your battle with the Lord of the Lightning you end up getting hurt a bit, then you can take that into consideration, but I feel bad for this poor fella. And it will not be the last we'll be seeing of him. So even though we could just transform back, let's just take the scenic route, because this place is so cool, man. It just really makes you want to play like Dark Souls, you know? Even though there isn't really too many places like this, I don't know. So Toad is gonna say there are no hints for this kingdom. Well, riddle me this, nerd. Why is there a moon rock down there and a bunch of handholds? I don't know, but looking at the time, should we do this? Let's get out of here and take a look at our next kingdom. I realized also when we were in the Lost Kingdom that I was standing in this doorway that is emitting smoke, and that's why it looked like I got burned up to a crisp. But let's get out of here, shall we? We did it! With fewer resources than ever, the Odyssey is repaired, and we can skedaddle. So long, ruined kingdom. And adios, Mr. Lord. Sir Lightning, I'll be back. Man. Oh yeah. It's just that look every time. Whew. Well, that was another fun detour and a doozy of an interruption, but glad we got the ship fixed. Seeing as how we've got some time to kill, we've got some useful skills like the quick swim that we're not going to use at all in this kingdom, except for like one little section. But thank you for teaching me the fine art of the backstroke. Now, as for Bowser's kingdom, architecture, statues, Bowser's castle. Wait, he's got his own castle? I mean, that's kind of his trademark, isn't it? Let's go and help them as we enter, I think, objectively, the best kingdom in the game. Welcome to Bowser's castle. Oh yeah, they absolutely leaned the hell into the Japanese culture of this place. The music, I feel, is a little generic compared to the rest of the designs of the place, but oh, it's just such a cool looking area with so many colors. And out of curiosity, I want to see, can we get this here? Because we have blood red moons to take into consideration here, and for that, I will always be grateful to be caught on the iron fence. All right, let's go to the first checkpoint and see if we can't figure out what to do here. As the doors open for us, and there are a ton of Goombas here. I don't know what that's all about, but surely we must be able to take them with us. Here, come here. Ooh, hi. Hey, oof, God, got like magnet shoes or something. Yeah, that's where the ADA compliancy comes into play. So when they're all next to each other like that, it worries me. Can you like get lost so I don't get bum rushed the second I abduct you? Oh yeah, ooh, hopped over ya. And I think we just need 10, but that should be enough to head over here on this lovely switch. Don't ask me how that works. And grab ourselves a moon. All right, well, there's no Goombat here, but that's all right. Don't need them. Stack up above the wall, and we can explore around here. This is one of the larger kingdoms as well, non-derogatory, and there's 100 purple coins we need to grab, so I think we'll be able to find them pretty easily as long as we're, you know, pretty careful. But God, the music is just so good in certain places, you know. So yeah, you'll also notice there's a lot of jutting out roofs and platforms and things like that that can probably ruin your day if you accidentally hop off with the correct creature. But yeah, for some reason I always expected there to be a little more here. There's also a ton of nooks you'll probably end up missing. These guys have no idea what to do with their lives anymore, and I don't blame them. But let's get out of here and be introduced to our primary form of transformation. These are Pokios, and they are incredible. Essentially, they poke the hell out of things, and the sound effects they make are pretty incredible, but you can use them to not only murder Spinies, but also scale the sides of these paper walls. So it takes a little bit of finessing, because if you goof, you end up becoming just a little bit vulnerable to not being able to save yourself, especially if you're looking in the wrong direction. But like I said, next time on Super Mario Odyssey, we explore even more of this incredible kingdom, enjoy the music, the visuals, and see if we can't get to the end. Like I said, it's a bit of a trek to get over there, and there's a lot of things for us to miss, including but not limited to another moon behind the big wall. Yeah, this is a hell of a send-off for us, and excuse me, not want to do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one with our Pokio friend. Oh, and also kind of a bummer, but if you take it anywhere near one of these pylons, they die. yeah, you just automatically, like, just can't do anything about it. So, yeah, my bad. Okay, that's it. That should be the end of the episode. That's enough. See you guys next time. And maybe we'll get ourselves a change of outfit, who knows.